Previously on Eve.
Oh my god, guys, I have information to tell you. Last night, I saw some sort of creature.
Well, he said it was human-like.
Did he give you any more information about it?
I knew it! Come out, please.
Don't worry, boss. I will find her.
Hey guys, you can come in now. Eve, this is Jason, and that's Dennis.
Don't know,
Eve.
maybe I...
And I trusted you, so you trust me now, okay?
Is there anything you want to tell me?
Well, the other night, I found something in the woods.
I think I found her.
Paul, he's made up some girl and he has her living out there in the shed.
I think she's living with a family.
Tomorrow, Rosenthal, you will take me to her.
Mom, Dad, this is Eve.
I thought you said he was making this up.
I thought he was. How was I supposed to know he was serious? Walter, how long has she been out there?
Just a day, Mom.
Where are you from?
Well, she ran away, but let her stay, please.
Walter, why don't you and Eve go into the living room and let your dad and I talk about this?
All right. Oh, what do you think, Paul?
I don't know. Did she come from a mental institution or a prison? What about her face?
I really think it's our place to ask.
Well, I think it's kind of important. You don't live someplace where you're happy at.
I know. It seems wrong, but I haven't seen Walter this happy in a long time.
They always do this to me. They think I'm a damn kid or something.
Walter,
Yeah,
do you think I'll be able to stay here?
I sure hope so, Eve. I sure hope so.
Walter? Eve,
Yeah?
come back in here, please. Walter, your father and I decided that Eve can stay here.
Thanks, Mom.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, but not in the shed, in the house. But Eve, we don't want Walter to get hurt.
No, I won't hurt him. He's the one that takes care of me.
A government scientist goes into hiding and creates the first genetically engineered human being, and she escapes. Now free, she finds herself on a quest, not knowing who she is or what the future holds. All she knows is she must stay one step ahead of her creator, a mad scientist intent on getting her back. She is Eve.
Come in.
Director Stevens.
Ah, Agent Cummins. Have a seat. Just finishing up my lunch. Ever eat the stuff from Coolidge's before?
No, I'm afraid not.
Best burgers in town.
Well, sir, I'm a vegetarian. I wouldn't know.
What? No meat? Cummings, you have more guts than I did. Want a fry?
No, thank you.
Fries aren't meat.
No, thank you.
Well, anyway, time to get down to business. You're being sent to a location outside of Altoona, Pennsylvania.
Why?
Well, does the name Professor Jacob Kane ring a bell?
No, I don't think so.
Well, Professor Kane worked for an agency in the government that was working on genetic testing about 10 years ago. Really hush-hush stuff. Ever hear of Dolly?
Yeah, the cloned sheep.
Well, this agency cloned a sheep 7 years before Dolly. Now, they didn't really pay attention to who they hired, just as long as they had 5 PhDs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, this agency hired Professor King, and then he went bonkers. Disappeared. Ran away. Now, normally, that wouldn't be a problem. But Kane took a lot of genetic technology with him. We've been looking for him for 5 years. And now, we think we have him in L2.
And you want me to go after him?
That's right. But that's not all. We have reason to believe that he's successfully cloned a human.
How do you know this?
That's need-to-know information, and you don't need to know. But we want you to bring the clone back, too. Alive.
All right. I guess Summers is going to be going with me.
No. Summers has transferred. He's investigating serial killers. Says it's less stressful. He's in some town now. I have someone else. Elaine, send in Agent Burns. Agent Jason Burns. Fresh out of the academy. He'll be your technical coordinator.
Technical coordinator.
That's right. He's a tech guy. You know, video, computers, you name it. The Bureau's going crazy over these guys. Agent Richard Cummings, Agent Jason Burns. Agent Burns, Agent Cummings. And now that you two are acquainted, get out of my office. Take care of this case.
Yes, sir.
Don't let the door hit you. Elaine, do me a favor. Order me another burger from Kulik's.
So, Walter, what do you want to do tonight? How about let's rent some gory old war movies?
What, like the Toxic Avenger?
Yeah, like the Toxic Avenger, you know?
Jason, shut up.
What, sir?
What's wrong, Edie?
I don't feel so good.
Jason, she's not moving.
I can see that. Well, shouldn't you take her to a hospital or
No,
something?
they can't find out about her, Jason.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I know who I can get. I'll be back.
Dr. Lansky, I'm Walter Reese. I'm the kid who leaves the homework on the porch for you to do for me. Well, a friend of mine who I just known for a few days, well, she passed out down the road. And, well, I thought I'd come to you because I thought you might know something about it.
Please, Walter, slow down. Now, where is your friend located?
Just about a block down the road.
Well, bring her to me.
Okay.
Come on. Let's go. Come on. Took you so long. There. Careful.
Okay, bring her in. Put her right over there.
The couch here?
Yes. Put this pillow under her legs. Thank God she's still alive. We must act quickly if we're to save her. My God, I don't believe it. Walter, run downstairs, Get a little bottle with a red cap on it. It's called Pharmathol. Get that and a hypodermic needle and bring them both to me quickly. We must hurry if she's to live. Her pulse is a bit thready, but I think she'll be okay if we can get the medicine. Yes. Okay, hold her down. She's going to convulse. Hold her down. Easy. I think she'll be all right. I'll be right back.
Walter, where did you meet this guy?
Well, one day I was coming home from school, and I dropped my math homework right in front of his porch. Well, I came back later to get it, and I found it laying on his porch, and it was finished. So ever since, I've been dropping my math homework off, and he's been doing it for me.
That's how you got good grades in Miss Graves' math class. I wondered.
Do you realize how many diseases you're eating at this moment?
It's a burger.
Ever hear of mad cow disease? Ever hear of Upton Sinclair? He wrote a book called The Jungle. You should read it. It's about a place that makes burgers like that. I haven't eaten a piece of meat since December 11th, 1992, and I've had the best years of my life ever since. They even did an expose on ABC. I tell you, if you want to live a long, healthy life, you'll stop eating meat today. And that soda will kill you too. We'll talk about that later. So, Steven says you're a computer guy.
Yeah, it's been a hobby of mine for years.
And you're fresh out of the academy.
Yep. But this isn't my first assignment, though.
Really?
I get caught out a couple of times during my senior year.
What kind of cases were they?
You remember that bug in Windows 95?
Yeah, the one that was in the software when they sent it out?
Well, let's just say I was the one that found it. I didn't fix it, but I found it. I get a hefty kickback from Microsoft. Let's just say I'm the first one to cheer when they come out with a new product.
Have you found out anything about this Professor Kane?
Yes, I did. He was born on April 6, 1935 in Southampton, England. He and his family left England and came to America to escape the war. In 1955, he enrolled in Northern Washington University.
I've never heard of Northern Washington University.
That's not surprising. It closed in 1970 under some unusual financial difficulties. Anyhow, Kane graduated in '63, and it was noted that he was involved in, quote, highly unconventional experiments. It was these experiments that made the government interested in him.
Steven said Kane was part of a team that done cloning before Dolly. What other information did you come up with?
That's all. Nothing else.
We're going to have to be careful about this.
She should be waking up shortly. She'll be a little weak, but she'll recover quickly.
Dr. Lansky,
Yes?
how did you know what to give her?
Look at her arm.
What is that?
Walter, Jason, there's something I must admit to you. Years ago, I used to work for the government in research genetics. We were trying to create a human being. Year after year we spent, and resulted in nothing but failure after failure. So many aborted attempts, some of them which haunt me to this very day. Humans born with arms where legs should be, born with 3-foot tails, born without skin, and much worse. A colleague of mine, a man named Professor Jacob Kane, was more obsessed than any of us. He wanted to create a human, not for scientific reasons like the rest of us, but for some deep personal reason, known only to him. Then he ran away from the project and took all the information that we gathered with him. And no one has heard from him until now.
Wait, do you mean that...
Professor Kane succeeded in creating a human being, and that is Eve. This mark is the sign of our labs. She's not perfect, though. The one side is deformed. But this is truly amazing. She suffered from a lack of a certain chemical called pharmathol. That's what I gave her to correct the imbalance. Walter, be careful. You've stumbled on something that has dangerous, even deadly implications. Professor Kane is obsessed. I know him. He'll do anything to get Eve back. Look, she's awakening.
Where am I?
Eve, you got sick, but you're okay now. We're gonna take you home.
I can take you.
Thank you, Dr. Lansky. Thanks for everything.
Even the math homework?
Yeah, even the math homework.
Come, let's get her up. Let's go.
Thank you so much for everything, Dr. Lansky.
Walter, listen to me. I'm going away for a while. I have some work to do on my own. But remember, be careful. If you need anything, here's the number you can reach me at. It was a pleasure to meet you, Eve.
It was nice to meet you, too.
What an evening. Well, I think I'm gonna walk home.
All right, see you later, Jason.
Bye.
And remember, take care. Dr. Theodore Lansky. Now that's a name I never thought I'd say again. It's the quirks make life worth living. Good. Now we know where she's staying. Tomorrow, Rosenthal, we'll talk to that boy who's been keeping her. Right now, let's go. I have work to do. You are the boss. Okay, Rosie.
Coming up on the next Eve.
Now get off of me!
Jesus, this place looks like it came out of a horror film.
Get the hell out of there!
I know I'll stop at nothing until he finds me.
Wait a minute. I found it. Genetic experiments.
What's your name?
Walter.
Walter what?
Walter Reese.